Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
It's amazing to be sitting here with you today
Thank
on behalf
you.
of Hype Magazine and the Boys and Girls Club. I'm such a fan of you, your art, your energy.
Thank you.
And I'm really excited to talk to you about your new partnership with the Boys and Girls Club.
Yes,
Renovation Across
the Nation.
the Nation.
Yes.
So can you tell us more about that and why it was important for you to be involved?
Absolutely. We've partnered up, the Boys and Girls Clubs of America have partnered up with Lowe's to revitalize some of our spaces, and we're actually doing one in all 50 states plus Washington D.C. You know, kids are allowed to be kids in our space and think and dream and imagine and play, and it's safe. It's a safe environment for them as well. So, you know, you can imagine that the space kind of gets a little beat up. So we are definitely just creating this space where it continues to give them life, it continues to give them love, and you know, is a place where they can dream and imagine.
Yeah, no, this really hit home for me because I grew up in the Boys and Girls Club.
Hey.
And I know you did too.
Yes.
And so I'm just curious to know, what's your fondest memory in the Boys and Girls Club from your childhood? And before you answer that, part one, that's part one. Part two is, why is it important for the youth today to be involved in the club?
Oh, I think that when you see or you feel and you experience what the Boys and Girls Clubs of America have done in your life, the seeds that they've sown, you definitely want to be able to have the opportunity to give it back. So that's one. Two, I think that when I was a kid, I remember my mom being so stressed because she was trying to think, oh my God, where am I going to have a place to like have her be a kid, and I have to get this done, and da 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 da. And we had that moment, you know, with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, and I'll never forget it, and I'll never forget the relief on her face because she knew that I would be okay. I'll never forget the look on her face. And I'll never forget the stories that I've heard from kids personally, whether it's at the Youth of the Year events or even having like conversations with other adults who like, yeah, I remember when I was at the Boys and Girls Club and I was a kid and we did this. It was just so much, you know what I mean? So you just grateful. I'm grateful to be a part of such an organization that I hear all the time, like, are like, well, is that something that the kids will think is cool, or what does that do for, you know, for us? Like, will it make sure that the space will be, you know what I mean? It's always about these kids, and I really respect that.
Okay, and I love that. And just out of curiosity, are you guys renovating the Boys and Girls Club that you attended in Houston?
No, it was actually, no. We did one in Atlanta actually, and I was really excited about that. I'm actually going back to see it in a couple of weeks, see all the work that's been done. I'm really excited about that.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
And we know about the current impact that it's going to have with renovating and giving all these Boys and Girls Club a facelift. But what are the expectations long term, and how is this going to impact the inner city communities?
Well, I think that one, when you really understand like what we do, how it's just been so many opportunities, so many opportunities for young people to come and to actually tell other young people about it, to get other people involved, to whether it's to invest their time, to invest their resources. We need everyone to be involved so that in the future we can still have a safe place for kids. Like, it doesn't stop here. We continue to move forward with different organizations who want to partner up with us and help us out. So
yeah, you've been doing a lot in the community. I see you with Michelle Obama.
Yes, we're gearing up again, getting people ready to vote.
I love the woman that you're becoming, and you're such an icon musically, and now you're becoming an icon in the community. Is there any, this a different type of influence from the musical influence that you have had?
I remember my mom just saying, as great as it is to, you know, receive, you have to always remember to give of yourself, whether that's time, whether that's sources, resources, like I said, but you should always give back to the community that built you up or that holds you down. And I just remember moments where I'll never forget going back to Houston or going back to Atlanta, and whether it's my family, whether it's friends that I grew up with, I know that they had my back. I know that they supported me. I know that they prayed for me. I know that they were there rooting me on, and you never forget that, and you always want to give that back.
Okay.
For sure.
And I just have to ask before we get out of here, in July I saw you post a clip saying some new music was on the way.
Yes.
So where are we? Is it coming? Is July is,
July,
gone,
she's like, July is gone and
We're almost
September is
in
here.
December.
Yes.
I'm skipping some months.
Sasha, tell her when.
Oh, where's Sasha? Coming.
It's right.
Coming soon.
No, it's literally right around the corner.
We're super excited.
I swear to you, it's right around the corner. I'm not even just saying that now because I can't even lie. Before it was like, it's coming, but it's actually finally here.
Yeah.
It's actually finally here. So I'm really excited about that.
Okay, well, we're ready.
Okay.
We're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. Everybody's like, she's playing. I'm not playing. I'm just absolutely picky.
Yeah.
Like way too picky.
And you have to be.
Yeah, you have to be.
That.
So, and I don't want to just throw anything out there. I can't. I don't have the legacy to.
I'm not gonna. I think you do, but I think you.
No, I can't just throw anything out there.
I got you.
I can't throw anything
Of course.
out there.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll wait patiently.
Yeah.
And so I know you've been very vocal about, the lady Serena, your friends, and recently Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. So I'm, curious to know, what does woman empowerment mean to you?
What does women empowerment mean to me? I feel like we do that with each other. I think that we empower each other. I think that we strengthen ourselves, and when we strengthen ourselves and we know what we bring to the table, we actually strengthen each other. Because there's always a light in another woman or something I admire about another woman, but it took her time to get there. It took her growth to get there. It took her self-awareness to get there, but you admire it. And I think that when it comes to women empowerment, like we are like our own walking billboards, you know what I mean? So I think that it's important that we, of course, love ourselves, but in doing that, we have the capacity to love what others bring to the table. So I think that that's what woman empowerment is to me. I've learned so much women empowerment through listening to other women speak or watching what they do, admiring what they do, asking them questions if I want to know what it is, you know what I mean? Or how did you do this? Or like one of the things I love about one of my best friends, Lala is a hustler. And she is talented, and she is one of the sweetest people I've ever met. But the way she is in a room, I sat back and I admire it. And I learned. You know what I mean? I learned it, and it was so funny because we have all these stories where we can go back and forth about what we admire about each other, but that's a sense of security within ourselves that we're able to share in a friendship or in a meeting when you meet another woman. And I think that we have to do that with each other.
We need a book. I think we need a book from you too. When the album comes out, let's bring it with the book. And
you're so sweet. Thank you.
Okay, and for all the people watching right now, how can they get involved in their states? Renovation Across the Nation.
Log on to bgca.org. We need your support. We need your time or financial contribution. We just thank you for even wanting to log on and wanting to be involved. And, we're sowing into our future, and we're very excited about that.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Thank
It's been
you.
a pleasure.
You too.